Hold up. Before you skip that glass of wine at dinner or avoid that celebration toast, let me blow your mind with some facts that might surprise you. Did you know that having diabetes doesn't mean you have to completely give up alcohol? That's right. While managing diabetes requires careful attention to what you consume, there are actually smart alcohol choices that won't send your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. I'm here to break down the top 10 alcohol options that can fit into a diabetic-friendly lifestyle. But here's the catch. Knowledge is power, and I'm about to arm you with the information you need to make informed decisions. Whether you're newly diagnosed, supporting a loved one with diabetes, or just curious about how alcohol affects blood sugar, this video is packed with science-backed insights that could change how you think about alcohol and diabetes management. And hey, if you find this helpful, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we're diving deep into health topics that matter to real people living real lives. Let's get started. Number 1. Dry red wine. Starting strong with dry red wine. And here's why this might be your new best friend at dinner parties. Dry red wines like Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Pinot Noir contain virtually zero residual sugar, typically less than 4 grams per liter. This means minimal impact on your blood glucose levels compared to sweet wines that can pack 20+ grams of sugar per glass. But here's the kicker. Red wine contains powerful antioxidants called polyphenols, particularly resveratrol, which some studies suggest may actually improve insulin sensitivity. The key word here is dry. Avoid dessert wines, port, or anything labeled sweet, like the plague. A standard 5-ounce serving contains about 4 to 5 grams of carbohydrates and 125 calories. The alcohol content typically ranges from 12 to 15%, which means it can actually lower blood sugar temporarily by affecting how your liver processes glucose. This is crucial to understand because it can lead to delayed hypoglycemia, especially if you're on insulin or certain diabetes medications. Pro tip: always pair your wine with food containing protein or healthy fats to slow absorption. Think cheese, nuts, or a proper meal. Never drink on an empty stomach, and always monitor your blood sugar more frequently when consuming alcohol. Number 2. Light beer. Light beer gets a bad rap for being watery, but for diabetics, this might actually be a blessing in disguise. Light beers typically contain 3 to 6 grams of carbohydrates per 12-ounce serving, compared to regular beers that can pack 10 to 15 grams or more. Popular options like Michelob Ultra, Bud Light, or Coors Light fall into this category. The brewing process for light beer removes more of the fermentable sugars, resulting in lower carb content and fewer calories, usually around 100 to 110 calories per bottle. The alcohol content ranges from 3.5 to 4.2%, which is lower than regular beer, meaning less impact on your liver's glucose production. Here's what makes light beer diabetic-friendly. The lower carbohydrate content means less immediate blood sugar spike, while the moderate alcohol content provides that social drinking experience without going overboard. However, don't let light fool you into thinking you can drink unlimited amounts. The real strategy is timing and moderation. Drink your light beer with a meal containing protein and fiber to further slow carbohydrate absorption. Avoid drinking multiple beers in succession, and always account for the carbs in your meal planning. Consider alternating with water or sugar-free mixers to stay hydrated and pace yourself throughout the evening. Number 3. Vodka with sugar-free mixers. Vodka is essentially pure ethanol and water, containing 0 carbohydrates and 0 sugar, making it one of the most diabetes-friendly spirits available. At about 97 calories per 1.5-ounce shot, it's also relatively low in calories compared to mixed drinks loaded with sugary mixers. The magic happens when you pair vodka with the right mixers. Sugar-free options like Diet Tonic water, sugar-free cranberry juice, fresh lime juice, or club soda with a splash of fresh fruit create delicious cocktails without the blood sugar chaos. Avoid regular tonic water, which contains about 32 grams of sugar per 12 ounces. That's like drinking a can of soda. Vodka's neutral flavor profile makes it incredibly versatile. Try a vodka soda with fresh cucumber and mint, or a sugar-free Moscow Mule using diet ginger beer. The key is controlling what goes into your glass beyond the vodka itself. However, remember that alcohol can mask the symptoms of low blood sugar, and vodka's higher alcohol content, 40% ABV, means it can significantly impact your liver's ability to release glucose when needed. This is particularly dangerous if you're on insulin or medications like sulfonylureas. Always eat something before drinking. Test your blood sugar more frequently, and consider reducing your usual insulin dose after consulting with your healthcare provider. Number 4. Gin with Diet Tonic. Gin and tonic. The classic that doesn't have to be off limits. Traditional gin contains zero carbohydrates and derives its distinctive flavor from botanicals like juniper berries, coriander, and citrus peels. These botanicals don't add sugar, but provide complex flavors that make gin incredibly satisfying to sip. The game changer is switching to Diet Tonic water, which eliminates the 32+ grams of sugar found in regular tonic. Diet Tonic uses artificial sweeteners like aspartame or stevia, keeping the classic bittersweet taste without the blood sugar impact. A gin and Diet Tonic contains approximately 0 to 1 grams of carbohydrates total. Quality matters here. Premium gins often have more pronounced botanical flavors, meaning you'll feel more satisfied with less. Brands like Hendrick's, Bombay Sapphire, or Tanqueray offer distinct flavor profiles that pair beautifully with fresh garnishes like cucumber, lime, or fresh herbs. The beauty of this combination is its simplicity and consistency. You know exactly what you're getting carb-wise, making it easier to plan around your diabetes management. Plus, the quinine and tonic water may provide additional health benefits, though research is still ongoing. Pro tip: add fresh lime juice for vitamin C and extra flavor, muddle fresh herbs for complexity, or try flavored diet tonics for variety without compromising your blood sugar goals. Number 5. Whiskey. Whiskey neat or on the rocks represents the purest form of alcohol consumption for diabetics. No mixers, no additives, just the spirit itself. Whether you prefer bourbon, rye, Scotch, or Irish whiskey, the carbohydrate content is essentially zero. The aging process in wooden barrels adds flavor complexity without adding sugars. A standard 1.5-ounce serving contains about 105 calories and 40% alcohol by volume. The higher alcohol content means you'll likely drink less volume compared to beer or wine, which can be advantageous for blood sugar management. Sipping whiskey slowly allows you to savor the complex flavors while maintaining better control over your alcohol intake. The key to enjoying whiskey as a diabetic lies in the ritual and mindfulness of consumption. Good whiskey is meant to be sipped and appreciated, not consumed quickly. This natural pacing helps prevent overconsumption and gives your body time to process the alcohol gradually. Different whiskey types offer varying flavor profiles. Bourbon tends to be sweeter due to corn content, while rye offers spicier notes, and Scotch can range from light and floral to rich and smoky. Adding a small amount of water or ice can open up flavors without adding carbohydrates. Remember, the concentrated alcohol content means greater impact on liver function and glucose metabolism, so monitoring blood sugar becomes even more critical. Number 6. Tequila with fresh lime. 100% agave tequila is another zero-carbohydrate spirit that can fit into a diabetic lifestyle when consumed thoughtfully. The key phrase here is 100% agave. Avoid mixto tequilas that contain added sugars and other fermentable materials. Pure agave tequila undergoes a fermentation process that converts the plant's natural sugars into alcohol, leaving no residual carbohydrates. Fresh lime juice adds minimal carbohydrates, about 1 gram per wedge, while providing vitamin C and enhancing tequila's natural agave flavors. The acidity from lime can actually help slow the absorption of alcohol, providing a more stable blood sugar response. Avoid pre-made lime juice or sweet and sour mixes that contain high amounts of added sugars. Tequila's smooth, earthy flavor profile makes it enjoyable neat or with simple additions. A quality Blanco tequila offers clean, crisp agave notes, while aged varieties, reposado or añejo, provide additional complexity from barrel aging without added sugars. The traditional salt rim can be problematic for diabetics managing blood pressure, so consider alternatives like chili powder or simply enjoying without rim enhancement. Tequila's 40% alcohol content means moderation is crucial. The strong flavor naturally encourages slower consumption, which benefits blood sugar management. Always choose quality over quantity, and remember that tequila's reputation for causing hangovers often comes from overconsumption and poor quality spirits mixed with sugary additives. Number 7. Dry white wine. Dry white wines like Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Grigio, and Chardonnay offer another excellent option for diabetics who enjoy wine. Similar to dry red wines, these contain minimal residual sugar, typically 1 to 4 grams per liter. The fermentation process converts most grape sugars into alcohol, leaving behind the crisp, clean flavors that make dry whites so refreshing. A 5-ounce serving contains approximately 3 to 4 grams of carbohydrates and 120 to 130 calories, with alcohol content ranging from 11 to 13%. The lower alcohol content compared to reds means slightly less impact on liver glucose production, though the difference is minimal. White wines often pair beautifully with lighter foods that are diabetes-friendly. Think grilled fish, salads with lean proteins, or vegetable-based dishes. This natural pairing encourages consumption with food, which helps stabilize blood sugar responses. The key distinction lies in avoiding sweet white wines like Riesling, Moscato, or dessert wines, which can contain 10+ grams of sugar per glass. Stick to wines labeled dry or extra dry to ensure minimal sugar content. Temperature matters too. Well-chilled white wine is consumed more slowly, naturally promoting moderation. Consider wines from cooler climates, which tend to have higher acidity and lower sugar content, making them ideal for blood sugar management while maintaining excellent flavor profiles. Number 8. Rum with Diet Cola. When you're craving that classic rum and coke, switching to Diet Cola transforms this cocktail from a blood sugar nightmare into a manageable option. Pure rum contains 0 carbohydrates. It's essentially distilled sugarcane that's been fermented and distilled, leaving no residual sugars behind. Regular cola contains approximately 39 grams of sugar per 12-ounce serving, which would cause a significant blood sugar spike. Diet Cola eliminates this entirely, while maintaining the familiar taste that makes rum and coke so appealing. The caffeine in Diet Cola can provide an energy boost, though be mindful if you're sensitive to caffeine or drinking later in the evening. Light rum offers a cleaner, more neutral flavor that blends seamlessly with cola, while dark rum provides richer, more complex notes from barrel aging. Both are carbohydrate-free, so choose based on flavor preference rather than blood sugar concerns. The 1.3 ratio, 1 part rum to 3 parts Diet Cola, creates a balanced drink that's not overpowering while keeping alcohol content moderate. Adding fresh lime juice enhances flavor and provides minimal additional carbohydrates. This combination works well for social drinking situations where you want something familiar and easy to order. Most bars stock Diet Cola, making this a reliable option when dining out or attending events where drink options might be limited. Number 9. Brandy or Cognac. Brandy and Cognac represent the sophisticated end of diabetic-friendly alcohol options. These grape-based spirits undergo distillation and aging processes that eliminate carbohydrates, while developing complex flavor profiles that reward slow, mindful consumption. Quality brandy or cognac contains 0 carbohydrates and approximately 105 calories per 1.5-ounce serving. The 40% alcohol content means these should be sipped slowly, which is exactly how they're meant to be enjoyed. The aging process in oak barrels imparts flavors of vanilla, caramel, and spice without adding actual sugars. The beauty of premium brandy lies in its complexity. VS, very special cognacs, offer bright, fruity notes, while VSOP, very superior old pale, and XO, extra old, Expressions provide deeper, more nuanced flavors that can be appreciated over extended periods. This natural pacing benefits blood sugar management. Serving brandy neat or with a single ice cube allows you to appreciate the full flavor spectrum while maintaining zero carbohydrate intake. The warmth of the alcohol and intensity of flavors mean smaller amounts feel more satisfying compared to lighter drinks. Consider brandy as an after-dinner drink, similar to how you might approach a dessert. The ritual of slowly sipping quality brandy can replace the desire for sweet desserts while providing a sophisticated end to your meal without impacting blood sugar. Number 10. Champagne or dry sparkling wine. Champagne and dry sparkling wines provide the perfect option for celebrations without derailing blood sugar management. True champagne and quality dry sparkling wines contain 6 to 8 grams of carbohydrates per 5-ounce serving, slightly higher than still wines due to the secondary fermentation process, but still very manageable. The key is choosing brut or extra brut varieties, which contain minimal added sugar. Dosage. Avoid demi-sec or doux champagnes, which can contain significant added sugars. The bubbles in sparkling wine can actually help you feel satisfied with smaller amounts, naturally promoting moderation. Champagne's celebratory nature means it's typically consumed slowly and in social settings, encouraging mindful drinking. The ritual of toasting and savoring special moments naturally limits consumption compared to casual drinking scenarios. Quality matters significantly here. Better champagnes and sparkling wines have more complex flavors that reward attention and slower consumption. The effervescence also helps cleanse the palate, making it an excellent choice when dining. Consider champagne flutes, which hold smaller portions compared to regular wine glasses, helping with portion control. The visual appeal and special occasion feeling can make smaller amounts feel more satisfying. Pro tip: alternate between champagne and sparkling water with lime to maintain the bubbly experience while staying hydrated and limiting alcohol intake throughout longer celebrations. And there you have it. 10 alcohol options that can fit into a diabetic-friendly lifestyle when consumed responsibly and with proper planning. But remember, this isn't medical advice, and everyone's diabetes management is unique. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet or alcohol consumption, especially if you're on medications. The key takeaways? Choose spirits with zero carbs, opt for sugar-free mixers, avoid sweet wines and regular beer, and always consume alcohol with food. Monitor your blood sugar more frequently, stay hydrated, and never drink on an empty stomach. If this video helped you understand how to navigate social drinking with diabetes, hit that like button. It really helps the algorithm share this information with others who need it. And if you haven't already, subscribe and ring that notification bell, because we're constantly creating content about living well with health conditions. What's your go-to diabetic-friendly drink? Drop a comment below and share your experiences. Your insights might help someone else in our community make better choices. Until next time, stay informed, stay healthy, and remember, having diabetes doesn't mean giving up the things you enjoy. It just means being smarter about how you enjoy them. See you in the next video.